So about these random leaks that have just been coming out of the woodwork. I mean, like literally coming out of the woodwork. They're like left and right, right and left. When you think those Monsters Inc. screenshots are relevant now, they're like even more Monsters Inc. screenshots now. As far as I'm concerned, those aren't really real, and I'm gonna get to that later. But guys, I'm just gonna give you guys a fair warning. I will be talking extensively about the Monsters Inc. screenshots. I mean, I don't know if you guys actually want to preserve this potential fake leak, but feel free to leave if you do not wish to be spoiled on that, just in case that is a big thing. Even though if you haven't been spoiled by now, I would actually be surprised, since they're kind of everywhere. No one has any chill when it comes to leaks. They're spreading them everywhere, and I can see why people tend to take things with a grain of salt nowadays. Ever since Etika actually had a Nintendo Switch, like many months before it was even shown. So, and I'm pretty sure Rayman was supposed to be a Smash Brothers. Am I right? It's ultimately up to you whether you believe me or not. But when it comes to Kingdom Hearts fans specifically, they have been tumultuous, for a lack of a better word, about the whereabouts of Kingdom Hearts 3. So as far as they're concerned, or as far as they know, since we don't really get information that often, these are very likely to be real. And I just wanted to put my comments in on the Monster Inc. screenshots. I don't really think they're real. I'm pretty sure I saw the Sully character model in a PlayStation 2 game. Actually, I will try to put that character model up on the screen right now if I find it, and have a comparison to the supposed Monsters Inc. Leak. So here we see that both of them are really low quality, but one actually is lighter, like one is in a better light than the other one. The realest part about these screenshots is actually the boss that's there. I don't really think that I've seen any creature like that. It kind of looks like a nightmare, but I highly doubt that. I'm not really Kingdom Hearts has a story, but anyway, I'm gonna die. Kingdom Hearts has quite the interesting story. It's almost endearing when it comes to the Square Enix title, because they usually have really complex stories, and sometimes I like getting in that. I don't really think too much about a video game story. Kingdom Hearts, for me personally, is primarily a gameplay sort of thing, and it's more of something that kind of works in its execution, if you know what I mean. Like, who would put Disney characters and Square Enix characters into one? Like, if I told you that and Kingdom Hearts didn't exist, I will get into this in another video, but Kingdom Hearts' actual existence, I'll get into that into another video. But if I told you that and Kingdom Hearts didn't exist, you would probably laugh in my face. But if you played Kingdom Hearts 1, you would be blown away. And that's essentially, in a nutshell, what I love so much about Kingdom Hearts 3. It's complete and utter delivery in a lot of what it does. But back to these leaks. Yeah, like I said, the Monsters Inc. is questionable at best for me personally. I know a lot of people are ducking and covering and getting in the bunkers until the Kingdom Hearts 3 release date, when it doesn't even have a release date. That's another thing that makes me think that these leaks aren't really real. Like, who would leak a game that isn't? I don't think I've ever heard of that. And personally, when it comes to Square Enix, I don't think I've ever seen them get anything leaked this early. And yes, I'm saying this early because this game is definitely leaking late 2018, if it's actually releasing in 2018 at all. A lot of people actually expect a delay. If not, I can see it actually being rushed in some ways, and it having some. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to get into that in this video, but I actually don't think Square Enix is, you're not gonna catch Square Enix slipping. Like, you're not gonna catch them with their guard down. Like, a lot of Japanese deals are like that. And like, you're not gonna get a peep out of it. They make you sign satanic contracts. Like, if you tell, we're taking your soul, and that's it for you. Deuces, bye, you're dead. You're done. But essentially, yeah, that's another reason why I think that these aren't really real. It could be possible that actually it could have been screenshot on the system, which is very viable considering that the system screenshot mechanics are hot garbage. Because when you take a screenshot on the system, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, sometimes even on your PC, sometimes even on your Xbox, the actual image takes a hit. It doesn't do your game justice, I'll just say that. Final Fantasy 15 is a beautiful game. It does have its flaws, like I've said, and I'm going to get into that in another video. Man, I gotta write this list down. I got a lot of videos I need to get to in this format. I find that hard to believe considering how beautiful Kingdom Hearts 3 look. I'm not saying it's immune to the screenshot effect. Of course, if you take a screenshot in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's gonna look ugly. It's not gonna look the same unless you have a capture card. But if you take a screenshot of Kingdom Hearts 3, it's definitely gonna look ugly no matter what. But this is a massive hit. This almost looks like a completely different game. I mean, look at these two side by side and tell me. This is in, like, the right one is in gameplay. The left one is supposedly in gameplay. That something's not adding up. I can't really see these being real. Now, real quick on the actual world list or whatever, these are supposedly confirmed worlds. These were leaked. This is completely inside information on Reddit, because everyone knows Reddit is always right. A lot of these aren't really surprising, but they also, whoever made this actually added in, like, sprinkled in a little unbelievable stuff. And like, that's just unbelievable enough to be true. And a lot of people, like, if I told you that Super Mario Odyssey literally had New York as a level, you wouldn't believe me. So that is also another way to make it seem real. Like, well, if I told you that we were getting 2 Metroid game announcements before E3 2017, you would probably backslap me. That's probably how that would go down. Like, you'd be like, man, shut up. You know how I feel about Metroid. That's probably how you would be. And you pop, pop, pop. I mean, you would get that work. Like, I wouldn't, like, I'm not going to let you slap me, but you would probably be in utter disbelief if I told you that we were getting 2 Metroid games and that Nintendo will listen to their fans, despite how small they are. Yeah, essentially the world list, definitely, I'm not believing that one either. And let's say, worst case scenario, all of these turns out to be true and I've been completely spoiled on the game. Well, not really, because there's still that surprise effect. Like, if I told, like, if I actually saw a leak for Super Mario Odyssey that showed New Donk City, I would be like, nah, I'm not believing it. It's too crazy to be true. If I actually see that, I'm like, what? It was real and it looks amazing? Wow. Like, there's still going to be that surprise element. So even, and this is just me personally, I'm not telling you, go out and look at spoilers, because you're still going to be surprised. That's not the same for everyone, but it is for me. So personally, I don't really care about spoilers. I've been told some stuff about The Last Jedi. When I went to see it, it was actually just as surprising because of how it is actually executed. I could have chosen a better word for that. But long and short of it, Kingdom Hearts 3 leaks, I would take them with a massive grain of salt at best. And be careful still, but take it with a grain of salt. If you do see the world list, if you do see the Monsters Inc. list, you'll still be surprised in the end, guaranteed. But I guess I will actually hop off of here since I'm done with this. Peace.